Make a towel, monk. Hey guys, so this video is called Time to Put On Your Game Face. Now, if you remember the last Ham Beast 101 video, there was a girl there who's completely covered in makeup but was still a ham beast. Today we're going to talk about Marlena Stell, a YouTube makeup artist who has almost 1.4 million subscribers and makes piles of cash off of YouTube. Unfortunately, this is what she really looks like. Yes, she's a ham beast, who does great makeup, I would add. But this isn't about criticizing her specifically. This is about looking into the psyche of the modern woman. Now, this is a woman who should have it made by all accounts. She's raking in the big bucks off of YouTube. She's gotten over 1,400,000 subs. She's doing really well. She doesn't really ever have to work again. Her life is on easy street. But let's dive a bit deeper and see what her life is really all about.
I've been through. I look back at my life, I'm like, okay, I'm only 38 years old, which is still pretty young. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken, but it's still pretty young. And I'm like, I've been through a lot of stuff that
Okay, so she's been through an awful lot, and she is struggling. So, already divorced at 38, and boy, her appearance really has changed quite a bit from her YouTube profile picture. It's quite interesting. Let's hear more.
Let me know if you guys are interested in that. If you're like, no, just stick to makeup, Marlena. I'm cool with that too. You guys know me. So anyways, my life update is talking about last year. Here's all that happened. I'm just going to blurt it out. Are you guys ready? Hope you got some comfy clothes on. I went through a divorce. I went through getting a restraining order. I went through moving to LA. I went through a house fire. I found out I had 6 lumps on my thyroid. I've had night sweats. My health just took a complete dump on me. I went to the ER, I think 7 times last year, just from blacking out, from being violently sick. I had pneumonia and bronchitis twice. And then I found out after I got all settled into LA that the taxes here are absolutely insane. And so now I'm moving out of California, which is my hometown or my home state. I'm moving.
Okay, so one of the things that strikes me is, Jesus tits, does this woman have a lot of medical costs? She's been to the ER 7 times. I can't imagine how big her medical bills are, probably on insurance, and the rest of the people have to pay for it, but it sounds like it's like $1 million. And this is someone in middle age, not even old. It's amazing they're already decrepit. And then I guess she burned her house down. Oh golly gee, I guess that was a mistake. I don't know what happened, but it's pretty amazing to burn down your house. I mean, I've lived in places all over the world and I've never burned down my house. So the horror, let the horror continue.
Again. And what else happened this last year? Had huge internal changes with the company and then starting a second company. So that all has happened within this last year. And I just honestly, it was so incredibly difficult. And you guys know me, I'm so positive. I will wake up every day. I could have gone through the most horrific week ever and I'll still wake up and be like, you know what? It's a good day. Let's start this over. But this, I'm not even going to lie, it was the most challenging year I've ever had in my life. There was many, many, many days that I could not even get out of bed. Getting out of bed was a struggle for me, and to even put a smile on my face and just to want to get through life was very difficult. But 2018...
Wait a second. I thought women were supposed to be strong. I thought women were supposed to be tough. This woman can't even get out of bed. I mean, and she probably caused the divorce. Who knows, but that's usually the case. And she can't even get out of bed. Her life is too challenging, and yet she has thousands and thousands of dollars coming in every month from her YouTube, where she has 1.4 million subscribers for her makeup videos. And one has to ask, is there really a big market for ham beast makeup? Really? But if you look at her videos, all of those videos that she did were from when she was thin, or at least a little thinner. So I think people don't really notice or know her state. And I guess since the divorce, she's just gone downhill drastically. Now, what is her plan to fix her life? This is probably the most frightening part. You might want to get a bucket. You might need it.
To have children at all. To actually, I do want children now. I feel like because of many things that happened, and I had such huge personal and family things going on, that I was like, you know what? I actually do want something in my life that gives me more purpose and meaning for life.
So this woman, to get meaning and purpose in her life, is going to breed and have a child as a single mother. This is her big vision to get meaning in her life. If she's such a screw up that she can't even, and her health is terrible, what is she doing thinking about having a child? This is madness. This is completely berserk. And also, I think in the next clip she states she has a boyfriend already, just divorced, quite chubby, but she's got a boyfriend. You know why? Because she's got the 1.4 million YouTube subs and can buy houses on a whim, no problems with money whatsoever, and yet, oh, her life is so hard. She's suffering so much. Oh, it's just all so difficult. Wait. Now, what do you think her big priority has been through all of this? This is let's call it typical female behavior, TFB. Check this out.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's the purse on my vision board. I've been looking all over for months for this. I didn't think I could get it. It was from last year, whatever. So I got the purse. Ridiculous amount of money. I'm moving and all that stuff. I'm like, I cannot be spending money on this type of stuff right now. And I was having huge buyer's remorse. I got back to California. I was like, why did I spend this kind of money? I should be spending on moving.
So with all of her huge health issues, the big thing that she cannot resist from her vision board is to run out and buy a $1,000 Chanel snakeskin purse. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This is a woman desperate to make herself happy through acquisition syndrome, useless shit acquisition syndrome. All I can say is, for the man that got divorced, he got out hopefully early, and hopefully he's doing much better now, because I can't imagine going long term with this kind of a person. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about this person specifically. This is not an attack on this woman. I'm just simply illustrating the point of the really odd, broken psychological profile of these modern American women who should, by every measure, have it made. She's got 1.4 million YouTube subs. She's got money coming out of her ass. She's got a brand new house in Seattle. She's got doggies and $1,000 purses. And what does she say? It was my hardest year ever. Things were so hard. I just can't go on. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this profile of putting on your game face. And these, I do notice a lot of parallels. These women all seem to be extremely into makeup. Now, makeup is very expensive. You probably don't know that, but a full makeup kit from the Shiseido or MAC or some of these big companies, if you actually get all the products to do a full face, it's thousands of dollars. It's very expensive. And this is another one of those things that women are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on every month. They do it a lipstick here, an eyeliner there, but they won't settle for the $3 one in Walmart. No. They're going to go and get the name brand, and you can bet your bottom dollar as a makeup artist that she's got all primo stuff. This hyper-consumptive profile of the modern American woman, at least I can say this positive about her. At least she built a YouTube business. She's been on YouTube for 10 years, God bless her soul, and is doing amazingly well. I just wonder, though, how is she going to make her next YouTube video? With the face, that's all bloated out like that. Who wants to see makeup put on a face like that? I mean, I can't imagine. So this is more a profile in the destructed, screwed up, scary psychology of the modern woman, and not so much a personal attack on this one person who really is doing fabulous and should not have a care in the world. And yet, she's suffering. You can tell she's suffering and unhappy and has had a miserable life. So, I guess the post-divorce scenario for these women is not as rosy a picture as they might have thought. And she's going to fill her house up with Chad, pump and dump, and a bunch of doggies, and eat a lot of bonbons, and her life will seem pretty good. Well, that's putting on your game face. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, right now I really need to build the channel, so if you could just tell a few of your friends or other people to check out Tales from the Monk, I'd appreciate that the most. Take care, guys.